Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of the Gauntlet. Today we are in the point of no return and we're going to see how Mark Harrigan and Stella Clark handle the point of no return. As previously stated, that's the name of the scenario we are currently playing. Let's read some flavor, shall we? A sinister realm. The Underworld is a cavernous realm, almost another world unto itself. Its ceiling is so far in the distance that it might as well be a somber, overcast sky. The walls of the caverns are dimly lit by a flickering gray light with no apparent source. You wander through the twisting catacombs in search of the way forward, but you can't shake the feeling that you're being followed. Entering the Underworld version 2. Is that the one we're supposed to be using? Good. We are. You have succeeded in reaching the Dreamlands, but this is not quite what you expected. You're in the Underworld, and it will take some work to find your bearings in this sinister place. Force, after an enemy with one or more clues on it is defeated, take control of each of those clues. Objective, find Richard Upton Pickman. You will be instructed when to advance. After an enemy with one or more clues on is defeated, take control of each of those clues. Let's hear opening all again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time Roller, how's it going? I mean, I like what I see here. I like this opening hand. To be completely honest with everybody, I think this opening hand is pretty stellar. I like Silver Key, obviously. I like Hallowed Mirror more, because it has more synergy with Mark, obviously. But honestly, I actually might just run this. I might just run this hand as printed. Because the first turn, we can emergency cash. We can play the 32 Colt. And we can play Tetsuo. And we can even drop one of our custom modifications on our gun. I think that seems pretty sick. Over here, well, I'm pretty sure I can kill you, because I have Granny Orn. Granny Orn is now online. We have the Quick Learners, which is kind of sick. This is a 3-shroud location, so that's going to be really easy to break through. I don't think we need the Gumption in our opening hand. I don't think we need the Scrounge. I will take the Lantern, though. Okay. I think this is a pretty stellar opening hand. We're going to do exactly what we said. I'm going to emergency cash to start things off over here. We're going to play a 32 Colt for 2. Because this has the fast, so we are going to stick to the plan that custom modifications on this for 1, 2. It costs 1 less. And now we get +2 fist while using it, so that's kind of awesome. And then I think for my last action, as I wrote on the tin, we're going to put Tetsuo Mori into play. That's wonderful. Now over here, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play Granny Orn. I think I'm going to gain a resource for my second action. And then for my last action, I'm just going to investigate at 3 to the game's 1, which seems quite comfortable. Review another token. If you fail after the skill test ends, draw the top card of the encounter deck. I'm going to choose not to fail because I would like to not draw the top card of the encounter deck. So we're just going to grab a clue on that. Okay. Honestly, it's a great start to the morning. It's a great start to the morning. Upkeep. Oh, through the gates. No! My Nicol Bolas! Oh, it's a 1-of. Sick. Okay, cool. That's the best thing that card could hit. Upkeep over here. Gumption's back, baby. Gumption's back on the menu. First evil card of the day is Lit by Deathfire. Each investigator loses a resource. Hey, I worked hard for those. Each investigator at a Veil or Depths location, so that's none of us. Sounds good. Otherwise known as scaling. Scaling the thing. Alright, Grasping Hands. Test foot 3. For each point you fail by, take a damage. Alright, yeah, we'll go 4 to 3. Let's go. It's a good day. Top Arkham LCGs you wish you could see a media book adaptation of. Ooh. Interesting. That is a neat list idea. I don't know how YouTube-able it would be, but I'm interested in trying it to see how YouTube would approach that. Because that does sound pretty fun. Okay. Maybe pick which investigators and or actors to star in them. Ooh. That seems like a good time. If I had to make an HBO series, a series where like it's an anthology, like a series, so each episode it's episodic, and each episode is a different Arkham scenario. Ooh, that could be fun. That could be fun. I think that one's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna write it down. Here, 1 second. Let me pause the video while I do this, so YouTube just doesn't have to watch me do this. Okay. Stella doesn't really have some good juice here, so Stella's gonna start by I think playing a lantern. Down for it. I mean, I'm gonna investigate at 3-2, might as well. We did fail, but that's fine, because now we're in 3-0. We're in the quick learner territory. Nice, we'll grab a clue. I don't think we want to flip it, though, because if I remember correctly, this one's the enemy. So Stella's going to move in here for her last action. And so after you enter City of Glugs, flip it over and resolve its text on its other side. The kingdom of the Gugs is surrounded by a colossal wall. Inside, cylindrical towers rise. Inside, let me actually properly use a comma. Inside, cylindrical towers rise high into the mist, each one windowless and made of gray stone, with large looming doorways at the bottom. One black tower stands paramount among the others, rising into the very ceiling of the Underworld. You do not make it very far before you spot the sentry standing guard outside the city's walls, a tremendous creature with huge furry arms and an obscene toothy maw extending vertically through its head. Spawn the set-aside Gug Sentinel enemy at this location with player clues on it. Test Foot 3. If you succeed, Gug Sentinel enters play exhausted and unengaged. Otherwise, it enters play engaged with you. So we are going to go 4-1. We're doing 4-1 here. -0. All right, cool. So this guy is going to enter play exhausted. He's going to be here. So after he readies, he deals 1 horror each investigator at its location. Hey, Lord Blink! Thanks for the gift sub to Beard. I mean, this is probably Beard, as Beard said, this is probably Beard's last stream, so it's a going away present. Player clues on it. Okay. Dude, you are a big boy. You're a big fucking boy. Ain't that the truth? Alright, well, we are going to try to kill him. We have Mark Harrigan here. So I think Mark is just going to move into this location. And Mark's going to shoot his gun. I don't think we need any of these. It's just resources. So Mark's going to shoot his gun. We have 7-5. I think I'm okay with that because we still have Granny Orn up. So we're going to go 7-5. Nice. We're going to go again. 7-5. We still have Granny Orn up, which means it doesn't beat the -4. So I think I am going to commit the gumption on this one, and we're going to go 7-3. Nice. Okay. Alright, this guy is going to ready. And we're each going to take a horror. We're going to put the horror on Tetsuo and the horror on Granny Orn, because she has a lot of it. Alright, and then we're going to go upkeep. Adventurer, interesting. An old keyring 0, not terrible. Alright, we're going to go 2 of 5. Evil card over here. If there are no enemies in play, take a damage on a horror. Otherwise, test. Oh, ay caramba. Okay. Interesting. This is a bit spooky. I mean, this just kills Tetsuo. This just kills the Tetsuo. I would like to pass it, though. Yeah, or at least not fail by 3. I think it's worth it to take a damage. To get us +2 with Sophie. So that puts us at 5 to 4. I could commit one of these guns to go 6 to 4. That's probably exactly where we want to be. -3. If you fail by 2 or more, choose a ready enemy at your location or connect an enemy location. The enemy moves to your location, engages you, and makes an immediate attack. So we don't need to worry about that. So we do if we do fail. So this just will do nothing at that point. We've at least passed and got through it. Okay, yeah, that's cool with me. Thank you, Mark. You're a hero. 100 most damage after enters location with Gug enemy. Ready each Gug enemy at that location and deal 1 damage to Hunting Ghast. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Mark's going to shoot his gun. He's going to shoot his gun at the Gug Sentinel. So we have 7 to 5. I can go 8 to 5. And I'm going to do it. We're going to go 8 to 5. Cool. Gug is down. And we get these 2 clues. You love to see it. Okay. Oh, we get a resourceful back the gumption. That's exactly what we wanted. I think we're just going to punch this guy at 5 to 2. Nice, he's done. And I kind of want to open the path out. I never open the path out, but I kind of want to today. I'm feeling a little bit naughty, you know? I'm feeling like I want to open the path out. I never do it. I think it's incredibly doable. So yeah, we're gonna move up here for our last action. We're gonna open the way out. Stella, you just gotta get clues, yo. So why don't you do that? I'm gonna go 3 to 4 for our first action. We'll granny a clue up. We're going to investigate at 3 to 1 now. We're going to use our lantern here. Alright, good job. Everyone's proud of you, Stella. Let's move up here. Alright, upkeep. 1 in the chamber. Grit your teeth! Alright, 3 of 5. Evil card over here is a ghoul. Oh no! Ancient Evils. Okay. Well, I want to get the Ghoul Gang, right? The Ghoul Gang's important, but I think I only need 6. Oh no, but if Veil, there needs to be no clues on it, right? Huh, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's just a specific thing. No, no clues. He does say that, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, brother. You have to go. You gotta get out of here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna shoot this guy. 7 to 2. Seems good. Get out. Mark is gonna try to pry this open. I'm going to take a damage to draw a card. We'll take a horror. Alright, shell shock. Alright, alright. I mean, the ghoul gangs still happen. The ghoul gang's just all the way over there. So we have 7 to 5. We're going to go 7 to 3. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, the question is, how hard do we try? Do we try one more time? I think we do. I had my goal, and I'm going to do my goal. And we're just going to assume we're going to draw what we need here, so we'll draw a card. That's funny. All right, we're at 9 to 5. Yeah, you really don't want me to open this. All right. You see, flip this card over is all the text on the other side. Step after step, you scale a tower until you reach the heavy trap door at the top. When you push the stone aside, a column of bright light pierces through the shaft, blinding you. The surface. You emerge in an area thick with trees and mystical fog. After so many hours spent underground, the cool breeze feels wonderful. Many curious eyes watch you from the surrounding woods. Though you long to stay and explore more of these wilds, you know your true goal lies back down in the caverns below the surface. Put the set aside Enchanted Woods trapdoor location into play revealed. Enchanted Woods revealed. We found a way out of the Underworld. Okay. So now I guess my question is, I think we just try to shed a light these, right? I think we just like shed a light it and we just ignore it for now, right? I think that's what we do. So I think Stella's just going to move down here, and I'm going to investigate at 3 to 2. I'll go, yeah, no, I think I actually, excuse me, I would like to fail this. We did. So then I can do a look what I found, and I get another action. Okay. Because then we can flip this, and we possess 6 clues. Having spent considerable time exploring the upper layer, you understand the ghouls' nature a bit more. They are more welcoming than their kin have been in the past, speaking to you in grunting monosyllabic English. As you consider your options, you're approached by one of their kind who still wears human clothing. Unlike the rest, he's able to communicate with you perfectly. With an air of authority and wisdom about him, he demands to know why they've come to this place. We have to spend 6 clues. 3 times 2 is 6. Advance the current act. Put the script back over. Randolph gives a shout of recognition as the ghoul approaches. He and the creature shake hands and converse for a short while, after which he introduces you. This is the ghoul I spoke to you about. He is an old friend of mine, and he has offered to guide us through the Underworld. He has some dire news, however. Randolph goes on to explain. Strange happenings have been occurring within the Underworld. He tells of dark forces spreading throughout the veil below this plane of the ghouls, of vile weavers that crawl across the cavern walls, and of a terrible howling cry that penetrates throughout the realm. All of it, he says, emanates from one place, an ocean of pitch in the realm's deepest lair. Choose an investigator to take control of the set-aside Richard Upton Pickman story asset. For the remainder of this, I mean, it's probably going to be Mark. Give it to Mark. From the game, if Richard Upton leaves player move from the game, put each set-aside veil location to play, find each card from the Striking Fear encounter set, and remove them from the game. And then we have to shuffle in the Terror of the Veil and the Night Gods. Not a fan of the whole rebuilding the encounter deck in the middle of a scenario. That's probably, I mean, apart from like how it's kind of on rails, I do like Dream Eaters. It's a very fun campaign because it's like easy and you get to just like have a good time living the mythos. Should be 7 cards here. Nice. But I don't like the constant reconstructing of the deck. Do I have to shuffle the encounter deck part 2? Along with the discard. No, that Ancient Evils. How dare you? Okay. The way to... Oh, I guess I should put the Veil locations into play, huh? Probably got to do that part, too. There, that's not confusing. That's not confusing at all. No, the peaks can kind of live here. There we go. Because this is the Sea of Pitch. Alright. You're there. Alright, the way to the Vale below is treacherous. You'll have to climb down from a place Pikmin calls the Crag of Ghouls, where the creatures cast the discarded remains of their macabre meals. You can only imagine what the depths might be like. After ending with one more clues undefeated, take control of each of those clues, find a way to the Sea of Pitch, you'll be instructed when to advance. Alright, that's upkeep. 2 Grit Your Teeths! Let's go. Alright. A sudden wave of pain and nausea passes over you, and for a brief moment it seems the very fabric of reality is tearing apart. The feeling passes quickly, but it's obvious that something is not quite right. Shuffling counter discard pile into the deck. We did it. And then I'll place a damage on each of these. Alright, as you continue to explore, the creatures of the Underworld grow agitated and begin to pursue you, as if compelled by some unseen force. Hint, the game will not necessarily end with this agenda advances, but the stability of reality will continue to unravel. Alright, let's see what's cooking in the kitchen. Grasping Hands. We don't like that, but I think we still just go 3 to 3. Cool. Bye, Tetsuo. I gotta draw a card. I can grab an item, so I'll grab the silver key back. I could also look for a gun. I mean, we have Venturer. I want to play this down. We also have a Prepared for the Worst on this. I think I'm okay with the silver key. A ghoul? Oh, Mark! 1, 2. Grab the ghoul. Alright. And then, I think I'm just going to play Hallowed Mirror. Oh, I didn't grab that back into my hand. I said I was going to, but then I didn't. Alright, give me this. Shuffle those in. Okay. Stella. Alright, so this is the spooky one. This is the one that always is just a little bit spooky. We just have to get through it, though. That's the only way. So Stella's going to move in here. And I'm going to investigate at 3 to 2 with using the lantern. We do pass. I guess I'm going to go 3 to 0. Nice. Alright, let's hope we get a Shed a Light here. That would be really nice. Just a Shed a Light on top. Oh, you're also really good. I might have to forego this victory. I mean, it depends on how, if we ever see our Shed a Lights and we get a Resourceful, we have a Scrounge for supplies. I don't know, man. We're going to find out. Alright, so this one's going to have Surge. Dole Tunnel. If it is in play, it moves and attacks with the enemy phase. Otherwise, attach Dole Tunnel to a location at least 2 connections away from the nearest Dole Tunnel, or your location if you cannot. Then, if Slithering Doles in the victory display spawned attached to that attached location exhausted. Okay, there's a Dole around here. A ghoul? Oh, Mark! The first treachery dawned during the Mythos phase by investigating this location gains Surge. Nice, and we ain't even punished for that. That's super lucky, by the way. That's super lucky. Okay, Mark, why don't you move in here? And let's get this ghoul in the ghoul gang. Everyone loves the ghoul gang. It's the rules. If you don't love the ghoul gang, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. I'm going to play Soothing Melody. I'm going to heal myself and draw a card. And then I think for my last action, I'm going to play an emergency cache off of the stick to the plan. Stella, you got to get clues. So why don't we do that? How do we do that? I mean, we want to get this location clear. I know that much for sure. I also really want to get my shadow lights. But there's only 26. There's really that's really all I've done, huh? That's crazy, the difference between them. What the hell? Does that seem like wrong to anybody else? No, because she has 3 signatures. She has 3 signatures. I was like, what the hell? What if I'm part of the Cthulhu crew or the Skeleton Squad? Sorry, the Ghoul Gang is gonna kill you. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I just enforce them. All right, let's play the old keyring. And I mean, I think I'm just gonna lantern this location. We're gonna go 3 to 2. I believe in the power of passing this test. With the power of... Oh, do we fail? If you fail by 2 or more, choose a ready enemy or location or connect location. So that puts us at 0 to 2, so we can't granny it. So we do just fail, but luckily we're Stella, and now I'm gonna old keyring. We're gonna go 3 to 0. We'll grab 2 clues. Then we can flip this over. Alright, looking out over the barren vale, you get a sense for the threats that dwell below. Underneath the plateau upon which you stand, a forest of obscene pale fungi extends for miles. Beyond that is a great heap of bones, like an ocean pouring forth in all directions. You swear you can see something crawling or worming its way along the surface of the bones, but perhaps it's just your imagination. In the distance, a great sharp peaks of stone loom over the vale. Black-winged creatures fly around the summits, searching for prey. You see no sign of this ocean of pitch Bickman described, though you do notice a wide cavern opening along a wall of stone to the right of the vale below. Look at the top. 4 cards in counter deck. You may discard half those cards, turn the rest of the top of the counter deck in any order. For the remainder of the game, ignore the text on Crag of Ghouls. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. I think we just, like, leave it as is, to be honest. I think it's a pretty good... Mark gets this. 2 locations away from the nearest Dole tunnel. So we put it up here. The Dole has breached the Tower of Koth. So, like, that's bad news for the world, but good news for us. Stella gets the Grasping Hands, which I'm okay in her getting. Then Mark gets the Ghast, Stella gets the Ghoul, and it goes in the Ghoul Gang. It's almost like perfect poetry. It rhymes, so to speak. Okay. I don't think we move in here in our last action. I think we just dig for shadow lights. Or Called by the Mist, that's fine too. Alright, upkeep. Interesting. Okay, I have to lose a card. I think I can lose the True Grit. And then we go ding, and these are the cards that we talked about. Hey, look, it's the Dole Tunnel. Over here. Grasping Hands. All right, 4 to 3. Okay, so we do fail by 2, so we're going to take 2 damage. Do I want to make it only fail by 1? I don't think so. But we do get an extra action, which is really nice. Okay. So we can go to the Sea of Bones, which spawns the Dole. I'm pretty sure that spawns the Dole. How many Dole tunnels are there? There's 3 Dole tunnels, right? But it puts a Dole tunnel down, right? Do you have the physical game of this as well? Yes. I own actually multiple copies of parts of the game. It'll also match up the stacking and counter deck, which I'm actually kind of okay with. But we also could, like, take our time. We also could just take our time. Okay, so I think what we do is we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play a Venturer. And that Venturer is going to move a bullet over here. And then I think Mark is going to just simply clear this out for Stella. Thank you, Mark. Stella should climb the mountain? Stella probably is going to climb the mountain. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. So we have 4 to 3. This is just another way to escape, right? Or does this do something else? I don't even remember what this does. Let's find out. 4 to 3. Alright, we fail. There's no enemies. So we're going to live and learn this. We're going to go 6 to 3. Nice. Attempt to scale the treacherous peaks. If you see, flip this card and resolve the text on its other side. You climb to the top of the Hazardous Peaks to survey the lands below. From this vantage point, you're able to see the movements of the various creatures that live in the Vale. Soaring all around the peaks are black-winged things that somehow scowl at you with empty, expressionless faces. Upon the cliff that hangs over the Vale, ghoul eyes watch your progress with morbid curiosity. The mounds of bones and detritus below the precipice is home to nothing but the churning and dredging of something massive under the surface. To your left, the misty Vale extends for miles until it reaches an enormous stone wall. Opposite the wall, far in the distance, you barely make out the shape of a city in the darkness. Incomprehensible whispers and mocking laughter seeping to your ears. You dare no further study. Search candidate Girl for Honey Nikon spawn at Vale Panath exhausted. Don't ask me, ask a Nikon. Oh, we still messed up our shuffle. Either way. That's a little bit unfortunate. Each investigator at Peaks of Thoth may draw 2 cards. I mean, I'll do it. I want those Shadow Lights. You know, I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Alright, we just need to get one of these one more time. Choose an enemy in play and place 2 clues on it. Flip this card back over. I don't know if that's worth it. No wonder I never do it. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, we have 1 action left. I do think we want to climb to safety. The problem is I don't... Oh, I know. We can hide here. We can hide here. So we're going to try to climb to safely at 3 to 0. 2 to 0. We do pass. Alright, upkeep. Oh, that's a huge draw. That's a ginormous draw. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Okay. On the plus side, I think we can get this now. I think we can get that. Alright, let's see how close we were to getting what we had last time. Okay. I mean, I do think we want the Dole Tunnel here, right? We're going to have to fight this Dole no matter what. We also have to fight this Night Gaunt. It's going to be a tough time for Mark's Ghoul Gang, for sure. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, we gotta work a bit this turn. This turn, we're gonna have to do some stuff. We can't play cards at this location or commit cards to skill tests. Okay. Alright, well, I think we transfer a bullet over because we kind of need them. And now this guy deals... He just deals 2 damage. If we had that other ghoul, things would be looking a lot prettier. Mark's going to kill probably this Nightgaunt. I think that's kind of the plan here. Only thing is we cannot commit cards to the skill test. But we are 7-3, so like it's a very comfortable number. So Mark's going to move in here, and Mark's going to just light this guy up. We're going to go 7-3. Nice, he'll take 2 damage. We're going to go again, 7-3. Nice, he's dead. You took my clue? Okay, step 1. Can I get less than those tokens, please? Alright, well, I'm going to try to evade this guy 3-3. And you guys know how this is going to go, right? 0. -1, so that's a -2, so we fail. But we get to go again. Now we're 3-1. So that puts us at 4. It's not enough still. I think Stella might just be taking a turn off. I want to get rid of the... Oh, we actually have 2. Oh, no, I've already reduced it. All right, 3-0 here. Cool, so that guy's evaded. I don't think we want to summon the Dole this turn. Like I said, I think this is kind of just like an awkward moment where things are going to kind of suck a little bit. I think Stella just moves in here because there's no reason for her to have to deal with the Nightgaunt, I think. Yeah, a little bit of an awkward turn, but I think that that's a huge draw. I think that's just like the way the cookie crumbled here. Okay. Again, you are shaken by a sudden feeling of instability. As reality shifts and bends around you, the wave is more intense than before, and it seems to originate from the sea of pitch in the depths of the Underworld. Each investigator must either discard a card at random from their hand or lose 2 resources. I can lose 2 resources on each side. Oh, Mark has to discard a card anyway. You. Shuffle one of these into the deck. Then, if there are 5 or more damage tokens, then proceed. Oh, okay. So we actually have tons of time. Like, we have mountains of time. You're standing up. All right, what's cooking in this kitchen? Oh, that's actually good. That's actually really good. So, while there are clues, we cannot play cards or commit cards to skill tests. Okay. Say no more. Give me 3-4. Okay, so we have 1-4. Granny makes it so we don't fail by 3 or less twice. Is it just me, or has the shuffler latched onto this token today? So now he's only going to make 1 attack. But he comes in here and he actually saves me a movement. We're going to put it on him and then we draw a card. We cannot play cards or commit cards to skill test. Sure, say no more. Okay. And then Stella gets a Gug. Oh my god! Is it just me, or is this shit, like, really come off the rails? Is that just me, or are we, like, off the rails here right now? Okay. And I still want to try to shed a light here. Okay. Well, I think Mark starts us off, and Mark shoots this guy. We have 7-3. Ah! Oh, that's fucking awful. Alright, I think Mark takes an attack of opportunity to move up here. We draw a card. And then I think we just shoot him again, and we commit all these cards. We have a 1 in the chamber here. Alright, this guy's dead. We can move one of these over. We can play 1 in the chamber as well. So, here's what I learned. Never go to the Peaks of Thok. Never go here. It's awful. It's not worth it. Okay. Alright, well, I think we play the Get Bodied by the Gug game and we move over here. And then I think we try to evade this guy at 3-2. Nice. I think then we move up here. And did we fail a test this turn? No. No. Alright. And now we can kind of... Oh, so this guy is not ready this turn. Then we get to go upkeep. And now hopefully we can stabilize a little bit. 1 of 4. Evil card. What did I ask for? I asked to stabilize a little bit. Do I not get that? Do I not get that game? Alright, test brain 3. For each one you fail by, choose 1, place 1 of your clues in location, or place 1 of your clues on the nearest enemy, or take 1 damage. Okay. Oh, that's actually fine, I think. We're gonna go 3-3. So for each point you fail by, I'm gonna place 1 of my clues on the nearest enemy. We're just gonna drop this clue over here. That's not a problem. Okay. Are we in the window where now maybe we can start, like, slowly getting ahead? Are we in the window where we can start doing this? Luckily, Stella's stats don't matter. I do miss the +1 foot, but right now they actually don't matter. If we get one more ghoul, I just wish we drew more ghouls too. The Peaks of Thok actually really threw the whole thing off. Not that I'm blaming it, but I'm gonna blame it. Okay. So I think we start. We have failed something this turn, but I do want to move out of here as well. So I think we don't get rid of this. I think what we do is we're gonna play a Rabbit's Foot. And then I'm going to Old Keyring and play Shed a Light. So, we're going to grab 2 clues here. Actually, do we want Old Keyring? We have our Stella action. It gives us... No, we do want Old Keyring because it means that we can have 2... We can move out after we evade the Dole. And then I grab this one. And we want to save our last Old Keyring for this location. Okay, flip this card over. Traversing this canyon of cadavers and monstrous remains is laborious enough, but it is the churning and digging below the surface that cause you to hate this awful place. What sort of monstrosity could span the entirety of this ocean of bones? Your answer presents itself as you come across a great pit in the ravine. It is swallowing the bones and scraps of rotten meat like a whirlpool. When you reach the base of the tunnel, you realize its true purpose. A shudder courses through you. It was made by an enormous creature, the thing that dwells below the sea of bones. There's no Dole tunnel in this location, so your counter deck can discard power for a Dole tunnel and attach to this location if able. Shuffling counter deck. If he's in play, add 2 clues to it. Otherwise, search your counter deck, discard pile, and victory for Slithering Dole and spawn at this location exhausted with 2 clues on it. Oh, I get a leave as well, you're saying. You are a big boy. Okay. Well, I think I move in here. And I think I just old keyring. So we're going to go 2 to 0. I'll commit the resourceful to this. We'll tempt fate. Nice. Get this back into my hand. And we'll grab 2 clues. And this keyring is empty. Oh, I can't. I couldn't resourceful. Never mind. I couldn't resourceful. Bing, 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 bing. This goes in here. We'll get that in the future. We'll get that in the future. That's fine. Okay. And then I can spend the clues. All right, well, we've flipped this over. This is the one, though. You venture out into the Dark Vale and attempt to map out your surroundings. With the knowledge you've accumulated, you know that the source of the disturbances within the Underworld cannot be in this region. There must be another pathway, perhaps a cavern or tunnel, that leads you from the Vale to a place even deeper beneath the surface of the Dreamlands. As you approach the great stone wall at the far end of the Vale, you pick up a foul scent like sulfur and tar. You follow the stench until it leads you to a wide hole in the wall. The investigators must spend 6 clues as a group. Oh, it doesn't say only from here, too. I mean, I'll take them from Stella. She has them. Ferristar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the goddamn table. It's a pleasure to have you. Alright, advance the current act. The hole becomes narrower and narrower as you make your way through to the other side of the stone wall. When you finally emerge, you find yourself at the shores of an enormous ocean of pitch-black tar. Webs of glowing violet energy spread across its surface, filling you with an uneasy dread. Could this be related to the horrors you witnessed in St. Mary's Hospital? Just as you're beginning to wonder what to do next, you discover several rowboats of black wood moored in a nearby cove. The hull of each is carved with a strange insignia. Is this luck or providence? Either way, you're determined to set off across the sea and trace this madness to its source. Put the set-aside depths location into play. Mark, are you ready for war? Because we might be in war coming up here. Shovel the descent into the pitch, Agents of Atlanaka, along with the encounter discard pile. Okay. Stella, you're done. Mark! Here, we can go like this. Wow, doesn't that look fun? Doesn't this look like a fun time? Wow. Okay. You ready to shoot this guy first? Let's move a bullet over. And then let's shoot the gun. We have 7 to 3. Nice hit. We're going to go again, 7 to 3. Nice. He's dead. We got the clue. I have 1 action left. I kind of need to play a gun, but I can't afford any guns right now. I think we just kind of gotta hope that the draw turns out in our favor. I could play the 32 Colt, but I'd rather play the 45 automatic. I think just give me a resource in case we draw the card that makes me lose a resource. Let me go upkeep. Ooh, that's actually a good draw. Custom mods, it has the +2 fist and gets -1 cost. So it's been treating me pretty good. We can lose the True Grit, I think. Alright. 2 of 4. Give me a nice, soft Mythos phase for once. That's a good start. Alright. So we each are going to lose a resource and discard a card from our hand. Okay. That's actually probably the best it could have been. Okay. Well, the dole is coming, and I think our plan mostly is ignore it for a little bit. We're going to kind of just like be like, hey, brother, don't worry about us, okay? We are going to ghoul gang this guy, which is huge. It's huge. I think we're also going to just spend all of our money, and we're going to drop down another one of these. Like, we're going to go like that. This first, then that onto it. Okay. So that was one action. I have 2 actions remaining. I think we just kind of move here and then move there. Stella, let's move to this one. Might as well, all right? I think we gain a resource, and then I investigate at 2 to 0, and I'm going to commit a resourceful to this. Go 3 to 0. All right, so we grab a clue, and we'll grab the Shuttle-Light back. Oopsie. And then that'll be that, and then we can go upkeep. This guy moves here. Upkeep time. That's a good draw. It's a bit out of our price range right now, but it's a nice draw. Ooh, that's the shit you don't want to see. This is the shit you don't want to see. So we're going to take a damage and commit this. We're going to go 7 to 4 and hope it's enough. We get to draw a card. Can I go 8 to 4? I could just commit this. We have this gun. Like, we're loaded, I think, on shots. Yeah, I'll go 8 to 4. We really want to pass this. Nice, we're golden. Thank you, Silver Key. Foot bad? How does foot bad sound to everybody? I think it sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Well, we want to do this one. But I think I also want to, like, do this as well. So I think our first action is I'm just going to throw an investigate at this. We got 2 to 4. Maybe we'll get a +1. No. Okay, so we'll draw a card. Oh, huge. Absolutely ginormous. Alright, so Stella triggered. Yeah, give me an end of the road. So I'll draw a card, gain a resource. And take an action. So we have 4 actions remaining. And this next action is our last, like, Stella action. So we're going to go... I'm going to go 2 to 2, I think. I think I'm going to go 2 to 2 here. Nice. Okay. I don't want to check. I don't want to check it yet. I think we're going to do kind of like some... We're going to hunt around. So I'm going to go 2 to 0 on this one, and we're going to shed a light. Which is going to grab this clue, and this clue. Then I'll flip this one. The ocean's waves are steady and slow, like rolling pits of sludge, but eventually you find a spot where the ocean is eerily still and all is silent. You peer over the edge of the boat and gaze in the depths. Somewhere in the black vastness below you is your destination. Let's check out this one. Shuffling candles come on the deck. Okay, so not you. We're going to just put a horror in front of you. I think I'm just going to move in here and flip this card over. Okay, that's not great. So it was Mark's location. Set out clues from each sea of pitch set aside. Flip this card back over and shuffle the positions of each copy so you do not know which is which. Distribute the set aside clues as evenly as possible. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just got to put a clue on each. Which is actually pretty chill. Alright, Mark, your turn's really easy. You're just going to gain 2 resources and you're going to play a Tetsuo Mori. And then this guy's going to come in here and ding Tetsuo and we'll draw a card. Alright, and then we can go upkeep. Relentless, you say? Alright, reset this. Again, you were shaken by a sudden feeling of instability as reality shifts and bends around you, so once you discard a card at random or lose 2 resources. I'm okay with losing cards here. No! No! All the good cards in my deck, they're gone! Alright, what's cooking? Test Brain 2 gets +1 difficulty for each damage on the scenario, which there are 3 of, by the way. If you fail, take a damage and a horror. Sure, sure. I'll go 3 to 5. Ooh, that's not good. That's pretty spicy, actually. Alright, so we got 2 if he fails. So we'll take a damage and a horror. We'll put it on Tetsuo. We draw a card to replace it. Tetsuo dies. I'm going to grab an item, and I think it's going to be you. And then this guy's going to attack me. We'll just take the damage and the horror. We'll draw another card. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay. Stella draws an Ancient Evils. Okay. Stella, you gotta get clues. That's your job. I think Mark's just gonna fire into this guy. Is it worth it to do 1 ghoul? I mean, it's probably worth it, right? So we go 5 to 3. I can go 6, 7 to 3 with the ghoul gang. Nice. He'll take 3 damage. And then we fire the gun for our next action, which is going to be 7 to 3. Dude's dead. And then I think for my last trick, we're going to just sing ourselves a little song. Draw a card. Intrepid. All right, Stella, you ready to get some clues? We're going to investigate 2 to 5. We fail. So we'll draw a card, take an action. We're going to go 2 to 3, I think. I'll pass it. Let's check it out. Okay. Alright, well, let's just shuffle these up. Divvy them out. And we'll put the clues like this. And then I'll flip it again, how about? Alright. Let's just take those clues aside. Let's just shuffle them up. Let's just deal them all out. Let's just set up our clues as evenly as possible. And then let's flip it. Let's do it again. All right, set all the clues aside. Put them all together. Give it a little shuffle. Put all the cards back. Place the clues back on them. And let's flip it. Shuffling encounter, discard pile on the encounter deck and discard cards to the top until spider enemy is discarded. Spawn that enemy here. Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. I'll try to evade this guy at 3-1 for this action. Shit. I mean, we have a try again. So we'll go 5-1. Cool. And then I think we'll just move to Mark's location. Okay. Upkeep. Something to do, Mark. 2 of 4. Evil card over here. Oh, something to do, Mark. I'm gonna say foot bad, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Let's go on. We're gonna say brain bad. We're gonna say brain bad. Oh God, I hate this part of the scenario. It's just like spin the wheel, Raggedy Man. Okay, let's shoot this guy with the ghouls. I have 5. I'm just gonna go 8-4. We're just gonna go 8-4. Nice. He'll take 3 damage. Thank you, Stella. And then I'm gonna shoot this guy. With the gun. And that puts me at 7-4, which is enough with Grandma that we can get there. So we're just going to run 7-4. That's enough. This guy's dead. Okay, then my last action. Oh, you know what? I'm going to glory. Fuck. You guys ever feel like you're kind of in a circle of hell? Because that's where I kind of feel like I am right now. I guess I'm going to Soothing Melody and heal 2 horror, then take a horror. And then we draw a card. So we just go back to where we were? We just go back to where we were? I basically just took a non-action. Stella, this has got to be the right location, right? It's got to be, Stella. You got to do this for me. You got to do this for me, Stella. All right, we're going to go 2-4. I'm going to go 4-4. All right, we fail. So we can play, look what I found. And let's see what it is. Ah, let's go! We're free! We're free! Alright, we do have the clues. You row farther out into the deeper, darker waters, but there's still no sign of any other shore. Under the surface of the black, tarry liquid, you can see a series of glittering stars like an unknown constellation beckoning you forward. If you know any better, you would think it was a reflection of the sky above, but there is no sky in this dark realm. You lean over the edge of your boat and nearly vomit from the sensation of vertigo that assaults you. It must be hundreds of miles deep and filled with horrors beyond your imagining, and yet you know what you must do. Spend 6 clues. I got them. We don't need to worry about that. A pit of fear grows in your chest as you gaze into the thick dark water. This is the source. Whatever is below the surface of the sea, it holds the answer to everything that has transpired thus far in the waking world. Perhaps you can even find a way to save your friends, or perhaps the ocean will simply swallow you alive. You have no way of knowing for certain. You stand and take a final breath, clenching your fist tightly. Then you take a leap of faith. Resolution 1. Alright. For each damage, only 3. So we put 3 steps to the bridge. We get Victory X, which is like 1,000,000, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We almost could have got 12. 11, for people who don't know, is a lot of experience. That is a lot of experience. Alright. And, oh, I have to do the stupid part. I hate these. Alright. Read this interlude if you're playing one of these. Do not read it. Both completed. Great ones. Following scenario 3A. Check the campaign log for Dream Quest 3A. If the dreamers grow weaker. The dreamers do grow weaker. So we're going to add a -4 to our cup. Hey, Monocle Man! 20 months at the golden table. Thank you for your support. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Alright. The Black Cat does not have a hunch, so tell your companions. I think we go... I actually think... Funnily enough, I think this side is having a bit more issues. Okay. Possess the silver key. Oh, no, this is Campaign A. Campaign A. Dream Quest Campaign A. No. This is for Campaign A? Alright, this is Campaign A. Okay. Okay, so Black Cat's on our side now. Okay, so we're going to replace a squid in each campaign with one of those. Okay, so we have to remove a squid, add that, and then on the waking side, I remove a squid and add that. Okay. And I think we're free. All right. Whew, what a time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. The Gauntlet for Dream Eaters has 2 scenarios left, so let's see how those go, shall we? Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.